Hello friends, this video on continuity and differentiability part 33 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched part 1 to part 32. Let's take a little complex one. Here also if you see x is in term of t, y is also in term of t. That is if you see x is nothing but f of t and y is nothing but, let's suppose we call this function g of t. Correct? So this is also a parametric form. If I want to find dy by dx, it is nothing but dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Same thing we are doing. So we have to find dy by dt and dx by dt. So let's find dy by dt first. So my y is equal to this. This is the form u by v form. Correct? So my dy by dt will be nothing but v square by u dash v minus uv dash. Correct? So v square becomes root of cos 2t whole square, because this guy is v, and then d by dt of cos cube, d by dt of cos cube t into this guy root of cos 2t minus cos cube t is a constant in this case here into d by dt of v, that is d by dt of root cos 2t. Correct? This is what you get. So if you find d by dt of cos cube t, this is nothing but 3 sine square t into d by dt of cos t, that is sine t. Minus sine t actually. Sorry, 3 cos square t. 3 cos square t into minus sine t. Correct? Why? Because you can assume this guy is, let's suppose, a. This is a cube. So a cube becomes 3a square. Correct? And then we have to find this guy. Differentiation of a. That is d by dt of cos t, that is minus sine t, into root cos 2t minus again cos cube t is a constant here. This guy becomes cos t 2t to the power 1 by 2 actually. This is nothing but to the power 1 by 2. So this becomes 1 by 2 into cos 2t to the power minus 1 by 2 into d by dt of cos 2t, that is minus sine 2t into now d by dt of 2t, that is 2. How I am doing this? This is very simple. Assume this whole thing as a. So this becomes a to the power 1 by 2 becomes 1 by 2 into a to the power minus 1 by 2. Again, this guy is a, so you have to differentiate this guy also. This becomes d by dt of cos 2t is this guy into 2. That's what you get. So this 2 and 2 I think is cancelled. So if we solve this, this minus minus becomes plus. If we solve this, I'll take the plus with a plus actually. This whole thing, if you see, divide by cos 2t. Correct? So if you take this guy, if you see root cos 2t is common here. So this guy goes this side. So what you get here is, so this is 1 by root cos 2t, multiply by this. So you get 3 cos square t, this into this becomes cos 2t into cos 2t into sine t, this is minus, correct, plus this becomes sine cos cube t into sine 2t. And the whole thing, since there is a division here by cos 2t into this, so this becomes cos 2t to the power 3 by 2. Why? Because this is 1 by 2 and this is 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. That's what you get. That is dy by dt. Similarly, now we have to find dx by dt, because my formula is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So I'll find dx by dt. So here, let me just draw a line here so that we don't get confused. This is my equation 1 actually. So let's find dx by dt now. So we'll do similar stuff here. So dx by dt will be nothing but, this is also u by v form actually. U by v. So v square, that is again here same thing. Root cos 2t whole square, right? This into u dash, that is d by dt of sine cube t, into v, that is root of cos 2t minus sine cube t into d by dt of this guy v, that is d by dt of root cos 2t. Correct? So if you solve this, actually it's almost similar to what we have done here. It was, instead of cos, it is sine here. So if you solve this, what you will get is, so this guy sine cube t becomes 3 sine square t into cos t. Correct? So this becomes 3 sine square t into cos t. And this guy we have done actually. So this guy becomes minus 1 by 2. So minus of minus 1 by 2 into root of cos 2t into sine 2t into 2. Same thing we have done here. So if you solve this, this guy is this into root cos 2t, and this thing is this guy into sine qt. So if you solve this, actually if you solve this, what you're going to get is cos 2t to the power 3 by 2 into 3 cos 2t sine square t into cos t, because this guy and this guy comes here, into cos 2t minus, you have sine cube 3t here, sine cube 3t into sine 2t, sine 2t. This 2 and 1 by 2, it's cancelled. So we have dt by dx by dt, and I have dy by dt. You divide these two and you get the answer. So if you divide these two, this cos 2t to the power 3 by 2 will get cancelled, and you'll get equation in terms of cos t and sine t, right? And if you solve that, you find the common thing and solve it, you will get somehow answer to be right here. You can just solve it on your own. Minus cot 2t. This is what you will get as an answer. You'll get, if you divide these two guys, so this guy and this guy will get cancelled. You'll get this guy divided by this guy, right? And from this you will take out common things, and you will keep solving, and you will find that this guy is nothing but cot 3t. Let's take one more example. We have again x is equal to a to the power sine inverse t, and y is equal to root of a to the power cos inverse t. We have to prove that dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. Here also, if you see, a is in terms of t and y is in terms of c, the relation between a and y, x and y is t. Same thing we'll do here. We'll find dy by dt and we'll find dx by dt. We'll divide them and we'll show that this is equal to minus y by x. So here, if you see, this is x is equal to this to the power, this is a complex one. To find derivative of this, we can use the log. So let's use this in this case first. X is equal to, see, our goal here is to find dy by dx. and that is nothing but dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So let's find dy by dt. Y is equal to this. So I'll put log on both sides. I'll get log y is nothing but log of a cos inverse t by 2. Correct? This is nothing but cos inverse t by 2 into log a. The whole thing, cos inverse t, whole thing divided by 2. So this is what I will get. 1 by 2 cos inverse log a. I can find dy by dx, that becomes dy by dt, that is 1 by y. Dy by dt is nothing but, you see this is u into v form. So first I'll differentiate this. So 1 by 2 is common here anyway. Cos inverse differentiation becomes 1 by root 1 minus t square minus, right, differentiation of this into log a is constant, actually log a is constant. This is the one I'll get actually, because 1 by 2 log a is constant, so cos inverse t becomes minus 1 by root 1 by t square. So from this I get dy by dt as nothing but y into, so what is y? Y is root a cos inverse t into 1 by 2 log a into minus 1 by root 1 minus t square. What is t? Anyway, I have this guy as t square. So this is my dy by dt. Correct? Similarly, I can find dx by dt. Same thing. Log x is equal to log of a sine inverse t by 1 by 2, or this is nothing but 1 by 2 sine inverse t log a. So finding dx by dt is very simple. 1 by x dx by dt is nothing but 1 by 2 log a is constant, and sine inverse become 1 by root 1 minus x square, or minus t square, sorry. Correct? So, or dx by dt is nothing but x is nothing but this guy, root a sine inverse t into same thing, 1 by 2 log a into 1 by root 1 minus t square. Correct? Now if you divide this, you want to find dy by dx, it is nothing but dy by dt divided by dx by dt. So if you divide this guy log a will cancel 1 by 2 log a, this guy will cancel, minus and plus will be remaining, so minus 1 into this guy is root a cos inverse t is nothing but y by, and root a sine inverse t is x, so minus 1 into y by x, that is minus y by x, and that is my answer. So very simple, just we use the concepts which we have learned. We know it is a derivative of function parametric form, so I found dy by dt and dx by dt. Finding dy by dt and dx by dt was little difficult, so I used the logarithmic method to differentiate this. I used log on both sides in both these cases, solved it, and I got the answer. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.